so draggy.
Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural episode of Sibling Rivalry.
Yes.
My name is Bob the Drag Queen.
Oh, I'm on exchange.
Why are you rolling your eyes already?
Because you are so extra. I can't. This has been a process, girl.
Well, sometimes when siblings work together, it feels like it's quite the process. But today we have a lot to talk about. First of all, why you're in drag?
Because I was recording some stuff for my YouTube channel, and instead of de-dragging and doing all that, because when I de-drag, I like to take a shower and like really come at one with myself before I do the next thing. So I wanted to just stay in drag so that I wouldn't eat up any more of your time.
I love how proud you are of showering.
Well, it is
smallest accomplishment. You're like, I shower.
Well, to you, because you don't do it often, you don't get it. But for us who do it regularly,
I shower once a month, whether I need it or not, and I usually don't. Your hair looks really good, though. I'm proud of you.
Oh, I know. I'm very hood, girl. Well, here's the thing. Before we decided to do this Skype thing on the hair, I was gonna my goal was to lie to you every time about what I was wearing. You're like, Monét, what are you wearing? Oh, I'm just wearing just some shorts and a Snuggies. And I was gonna lie to you every time until you see the video.
But knowing you and your drag, if you say shorts and Snuggies, it doesn't mean you're not in drag. Because you will show up at the club in some Snuggies, some wore out Tums that are rolled to the side.
Not worn out. You are so rude.
Okay, first of all, so we decided to do this podcast because Monét and I argue all the time about everything. Like everything. It's like I never had someone that I was such good friends with that I disagree on so much stuff with.
And we also just argue about just like trivial stuff. Like the other day when we were doing our little practice episode, you were literally arguing with me about whether I want to do this. I'm like, of course I want to do this. It was like a 3-hour argument about
doing this. Okay, well let me just let everyone at home understand why I was arguing with Monét. Because I am sitting in my apartment with a Yeti microphone.
Okay.
I have a very expensive camera with lights above it. And Monét is sitting in her apartment with a ring light, an iPhone, popped up on some cereal boxes.
Okay, first of all,
my laptop, my cell phone, my iPad. I have crew in the house make some noise.
Bitch, I have a crew too. They're here. And also, your camera is $1,500. I have an iPhone 10, which is $1,300. There's literally a $200 difference. My phone records in 4K quality, and in some cases 8K quality, which your fucking little crunchy ass camera can't even do. So we have the same quality.
My camera. Okay, I think I lied to you. How much, Mitch? We have Mitch, who's our producer here. Mitch, do you know how much our cameras were? I can't remember.
So big. Max phone's worse than your camera.
So the camera's about $1,300, but it's a very nice camera. Anyway, that's not the point. We have a lot to talk about today.
We do. How do you feel about people saying that black people are like appropriating like African culture by wearing African stuff when they're not?
Okay, I don't even fuck with the whole idea of black people appropriating African culture. Black Americans, first of all, we have a very young culture. Our culture is a little bit less than 160 years old. Black folks haven't even been free as long as they were slaves. You wouldn't even live long enough for blacks to be free as long as we were slaves. That's another almost 250 years down the road. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we have to connect to a culture, but we don't really know where we came from in Africa. Yeah, we could take a 23andMe, swab it inside your mouth, and they can give you a general clue. But also, everyone who takes 23andMe is like, oh, by the way, apparently I'm 1/4 Chinese. I'm also from Rwanda. I'm like, bitch, you are white. You are not white. These things you're saying you are. So we don't have a strong connection to our heritage. So sometimes we pick places in Africa that we feel that we can connect to. Like, honestly, we have both discussed that sometimes you feel Cameroonian.
I don't feel Cameroonian. I am Cameroonian.
I'm not here to tell you that you're not Cameroonian because you look Cameroonian, you feel Cameroonian, and I feel like my heritage lies somewhere in Ghana. People from Africa, I was like, whenever I see people from Africa, they always look at me and go, "Where you from?" Every time, and then I say, "I'm from Atlanta," and they go, "No, where your mother from? And I say, my mom's from Mississippi. They go, no, where your father from? I'm like, dude, I'm from America. And they go, no, you from Ghana. So I probably have some Ghanaian
traits and qualities
deep down in my
Next time you should be like, yeah,
essence.
I am from Ghana. I'm from Ghana, Connecticut, girl.
Ghana, Connecticut. I'm from Ghana, Decatur. I'm from Ghana Street.
Well, also, and here's my thing
County.
with the whole black thing. I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, it is very hard to pinpoint exactly where you're from, but I feel like us being so disconnected and so far removed from that heritage, we as black people, as African Americans, as African West Indians, whatever, could do a better job of informing ourselves about things about that culture. For example, kente cloth is something only used for ceremonial purposes in lots of cultures and tribes in Africa. So if you're wearing a fucking kente cloth and a fucking bikini and a Speedo going to Fire Island on a Friday, maybe that's not appropriate. You know what I mean?
But also, a lot of Africans who wear kente cloth, which is what you'll also see in a lot of dashikis, aren't always wearing their kente cloths as a celebrational thing. They'll just be wearing them on the street.
Says who? You don't even know that.
No, I see it. Kente cloth is in the dashiki. And I see them wearing their kente cloth, but they're not doing ceremonies. They're just standing on the street selling shit. You see what I'm saying? So I think that when we don't have a strong connection to our culture, although I for a while I was trying to learn Swahili through what do you call it? What's that?
Rosetta Stone.
Yeah, I ordered Swahili Rosetta Stone, and I gave it a full day, and I was like, I can't. I literally can't. And maybe if I tried a little harder, a little bit longer, I could have.
So that's like, excuse me, if I have to go to the restroom a few times a day.
Your battery.
I was like, yes!
Hold on, my battery just died?
Yeah.
God damn it. Hold on,
this
pause,
is
Mom.
a mess.
Alright, so, let's talk about also, it wasn't in the Oscars this year, but the cultural phenomenon that is Black Panther.
I know. Yeah.
Bitch, Wakanda forever.
Well, you finally saw it.
I did. I went to go see Black Panther. And Black Panther was a good movie. It wasn't the best movie ever, but I get why the movie is important, and I really fucking loved it.
Why wasn't it a great movie for you?
Well, I mean, I think the movie follows a pretty standard format that isn't inventive or creative. It's like, oh, this guy rises to power, takes over his father's throne, finds out his father wasn't perfect. Oh, spoiler alert, finds out his father wasn't perfect, and then he, goes on to, yickety yak and smickety smack. So I don't think that the story itself is revolutionary or specifically inspired, but it was a well done formula.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I think the movie itself is important to Black people to see that, and also to see. It was really moving to actually see, even though it was fully fictional, a country in Africa run by Black people that is hugely successful and more successful than any place in the world. Because I don't feel like as Black folks we get to see stuff like that.
Yeah, ever. It's just not part of the narrative for us.
So that really felt fierce. It actually was moving, especially when he was like, "This never gets old." And they flew into the shield or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, and also I went to go see Black Panther at the Magic Johnson Theater on 125th Street. So every time that happened, it was like a full-on interactive moment with the rest of the audience, and it was just a gag. At one point, something happened when the white people were trying to come in or whatever. Someone goes, "Fucking colonizers!" And I was like,
I think that, okay, first of all, I've never seen a Tyler Perry movie in the theater, but let's make a deal that the next Tyler Perry movie to come out, we will go see it in Harlem together. The Magic Johnson Theater.
Yeah, girl, let's do it.
I feel like if you're gonna watch a Tyler Perry movie, you have to do it at a Black theater.
Oh, absolutely. I also saw Get Out at that same theater, and it was everything that you would think about. It was everything.
I think I saw like Spider-Man. I went to Magic Johnson and watched like, something like that. Oh, did you see Call Me by Your Name?
I did not see it.
Is that a gay movie?
Yeah, it is a gay movie, but everyone's talking about this like infamous scene where he has to like fuck a peach, and then the guy that he's fucking eats the peach or something like that. Like, so imagine
he sticks his dick in a peach.
Yes, he like nuts inside of this peach, and then someone just eats it.
That's not. Okay, coming in a peach and having someone eat it, isn't that crazy? I remember one time a drag queen in New York City, who I won't say her name.
Oh, yes!
She shat an apple out of her asshole. She had an apple in her ass, and she squeezed it out, and then Thorgy picked up a piece of the apple and she ate it.
Okay, not a piece. Thorgy picked up the whole apple and she bit it because she thought it was a fucking joke.
No, she did not, because the apple came out of her asshole and then she bit the apple into pieces and spit it into the bowl, made a fruit salad and passed it around. And then Thorgy picked up a piece of the apple and she ate it and everyone was freaking out. And I was like, do you eat apples? Do you eat ass? Then why are you shocked that someone ate an apple that came out of someone's ass?
Oh, no, that's different, girl. Because it's sitting in there, it's marinating. That's different.
It was not marinating. She put the apple in her ass like 5 minutes before she did the number.
How do you know? Did you see her do it?
The apple. She was my roommate at the time. That'll tell you who it is. But she did not put the apple in a week ago. She didn't put it in through her mouth. She put it in through her ass. It didn't pass through her system.
I guess.
Apparently, the guy who came in the peach was very young, and the guy who ate the peach was an older gentleman.
But also, here's the thing too: like, if you're going to eat a peach, that's fine, but you're not expecting to get like a 14-year-old semen in your mouth when you go eat a fucking peach. That's why it's weird. Bob is like, you act like this is like a regular occurrence, like a normal thing to happen.
I'm just saying, it's not crazy for me to have semen in my mouth, and it's not crazy to have a peach in my mouth. So a peach full of semen. These are a few of my favorite things.
Okay, I think we should move on to the topic.
All right, let's take some questions from the fans.
Oh yeah. I didn't even know you asked the fans questions. No one told me about that.
Okay, first of all, another thing me and Monet always debate about is phones. Monet is a slave to the iPhone machine. Slave.
I'm about to say slave. That is a very contentious word. Don't you dare, girl.
Slave to the Apple machine. Serving her master Steve Jobs.
May she rest in peace.
May she rest in peace. And I am an Android user. And I right now have the Galaxy Note 9 or the 8. I don't know which one it is, but it's a really great phone. Monet does not believe in.
Well, here's the thing. Before Bob accidentally won RuPaul's Drag Race, he could never really afford to have an iPhone. So he had to have a Galaxy, and now he's just
Monet. What you're saying is,
and now his brain is just conditioned to using this fucking thing. That's ridiculous.
All right, hold on. The first question is best pizza in New York City.
Best pizza in New York City, Domino's, bitch. Everything.
Okay, this is a thing where you get embarrassed because people don't want you to acknowledge that Domino's has good pizza.
It's so good.
And people are like trying to shit on you for liking Domino's pizza. But I'm not about that life. Domino's pizza is lit as fuck. It's so good. And folks who say it's bad pizza, you probably haven't had Domino's in a long time. Miss Thing, I'm telling you, Domino's has good pizza. What's your favorite pizza from Domino's?
Okay, so here's the thing. So you know how they have the $5.99 deal if you get like multiple medium size, blah, 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 blah. But now, because of the algorithm and the lexicons on Facebook, when you go into Domino's now, you can get a large, thin crust, like multi-topping pizza for $7.99. So my favorite is a thin crust, large, chicken, bacon, ham, pepperoni, green pepper, onion pizza.
Monet, are you kidding right now?
Oh, girl, it is every fucking thing.
Bacon, ham, and pepperoni.
Yes, with green peppers and onions. And here's the thing. Well, there have been many nights where we have sat on the floor in your old apartment and eaten boxes of pepperoni of pizza on our own.
Yeah, but I wasn't eating chicken, bacon, ham, pork, sausage, spam, veal.
Oh, spam on a pizza. That would be so good.
No, my favorite is a thin crust pepperoni pizza with extra sauce.
Also, you used to fucking shame me for eating meat, and now here she go with her little pepperoni pizza.
I have never ever shamed you for eating meat. Ever. What I said was Monet would come upstairs and have a sandwich with 5 kinds of meat on it, and I would say, Monet, that is a lot of meat. But I have never shamed. First of all, as long as you've known me, I've never been a vegetarian. I was before you met me, but I've never been a vegetarian.
Yes, you were a vegetarian when I met you. You were a vegetarian when you used to be at Our Lady of Saliva. You were a vegetarian. I knew you when you were a vegetarian. So don't try it.
First of all, you didn't know me then. Let's make that clear. You knew who I was. You heard of me because I'm legendary. That's what's popping right now, bitch. But since you and I have been hanging out, since I accepted you into the clan.
also, let me say this. You just said that you didn't shame me. You literally, in your eyes and your gesture, you were just shaming me. I can't wait for you to watch this. You were like, Monet, that's a lot. That is shaming without shaming someone.
I'm just saying that's a lot. That's just so much meat. I'm flabbergasted, if anything. also, outside of Domino's, there's a place called Gotham Pizza. It is on, I want to say 8th Avenue between 51 and 52. It's right next to Quiznos. Very lit.
Okay, first of all, Quiznos has not been there for about 4 years, so work.
I'm sorry, it's next to the Chipotle. Quiznos. Chipotle.
Wait, no, wait, hold on. Right, wait, last thing. And you are forgetting about Mama's Pizza. Mama's Pizza is everything. That was under. That used to be under your house.
Mama's Pizza at 106 in Amsterdam.
Yeah, and we would get Mama's Pizza and then get a bucket of fried Oreos and eat them in your apartment.
It was not a bucket of fried Oreos. We would get we had a few fried Oreos. You're ridiculous. Let's take a very short break, and when we come back, we will have some more questions from our fans.
Yes, and we're gonna have a word from our sponsors. All right. Why do you guys have to do your clap after mine? I'm not even trying to be funny. Why can't I do the clap last?
Monet, I let you go first, and okay, just so you guys know, so you guys realize what's going on right now.
I'm just genuinely curious. I'm just curious.
Listen, we do a clap slate, and Monet claps so you can sync up the audio. And Monet is mad because her clap comes before mine.
I'm not mad. I was just asking.
If I would have did my clap first, you would have said, "Why can't my clap be first?" I just chose to let you go, and then I went. You're so extra.
I was just genuinely curious. I'm not mad. I just wanted to ask.
It's the way it happened the first time. Okay. So I continued, and that's the way it's gonna be. All right, here's our question. This is from Apple. All right, what annoys you the most about each other? I would offer you to go first, but you'll probably get mad.
No, you can go first. It's gonna be
okay, I'll tell you what. First of all, Monet. Okay, first of all, Monet.
Be honest. I would be honest. Be honest.
I am. Monet's a terrible liar, but she tries to lie. Not about major stuff, but stuff like, Monet, are you headed down to my apartment or not? And then Monet will say, yes. And I'd be like, really? You're in the car? And she'll go, yes. And I'll go, roll down the window, bitch. If you're in the car, roll down the window. And then meanwhile, she'll be like, okay, I'm not in the car. I'm headed down to the car. That's the girl Monet is. Okay, or Monet she's forgetful, and Monet will forget to do so. So Monet will say, I will call you after my gig. I'll be in my apartment battling sleep. I'm old, bitch. I'm in my apartment battling, trying to stay awake. Monet never calls. I end up falling asleep in the standing like a horse, standing in my apartment, waiting for Monet to call, leaning against the wall. And then Monet goes, well, I knew you wouldn't be awake, so I just didn't call you. No, bitch, you forgot. Just say you forgot.
Okay, first of all, to answer that, yes, I do, because, okay, the first one, I'm not going to touch that, whatever. Second one,
But you acknowledge that it's real.
Sometimes that's happened. The second thing, like if I'm a very forgetful person. I just forget shit. That's just part of who I am. So if after a gig, after I've sweated and given my all to the audience, I have no lashes on, no eyebrows on. I'm a little like tired. I'm flustered. I forget to call you, but you do the same thing all the time. To me.
But instead of saying I fell asleep and forgot to call, what you will say is, I knew you wouldn't be awake, so I just decided to go home. Meanwhile, bitch, you know that's not the case. You forgot to fucking call me.
You're right. You're right. Crunchy. Oh, now my turn.
So what annoys you?
I'm ready. I'm ready to answer. It's Bob.
She got a list as long as the Wayne Reed receipt.
When you go to, we often enjoy meals together. When you go to Bob's fucking house with food, whatever you have, whatever you bring for yourself becomes his fucking food. Now, I eat a lot. I like food. And if I go with a fucking Subway sandwich, you end up eating more of it than I do. Or if I come with a bottle of soda, you drink.
I don't eat more of your food than you do. But you know by now that if you come to my house and you have a drink, bitch, just bring two. That's not my responsibility to bring. That's not how it works. If you bring it to my house, it is ours.
Oh, girl, and I get so mad because I am that kind of girl. Like I mentally get excited about eating a meal and drinking a soda.
Yeah, I believe it too.
I'm like, I have the ginger ale. I'm gonna fuck it up. I can't wait to drink all 24.6 ounces of this. Then I open my fucking soda, and then before I even drink it, half of it is gone because you drank all of it, and that pisses me off.
Oh, Monet, you're so ridiculous.
Oh,
and I can. All right, here's another question. What is your favorite drag memory together?
Favorite drag memory together? Oh, there's so many. I honestly can't even pick one. There's so many.
Yeah, some of my favorite moments, some of my favorite drag memories are actually one of my favorite ones. Something that you always bring up was Monet was doing a show at a bar called Industry in New York City, a show called Queen. It was like Queen back when I used to.
Ooh, you about to be shady? Yes.
Queen was like one of the biggest shows there was there. Maybe it still is. I don't know. I don't really go out that much anymore. But it was lit. Like if you worked at Queen, it was like the best queens worked at Queen.
Yeah.
And Monet got invited to do it, so she went through this big Mortal Kombat number. So when they came to my apartment, I was like, I need a costume. In true Monet fashion, the night before, I was like, I need a costume. So we stayed up in my apartment for hours while I figured out how to make a katana costume. I've never made one in my life. I made her the mask. I made her the
You did not. There was no mask involved, bitch.
And I made you the leggings.
You did.
The whole fantasy. And it was like, it was a really sweet moment where I created my little babe.
One of my favorite Bob moments was when it was going on through your season and you were trying to get Purse First together. And you were like, Monet, come over after your gig and like help me like write words.
You about to be shady. You about to be shady.
You're about to be shady. Come over and help me write lyrics to my song. I was like, okay, sure. So I came out, I brought food, which you ate 3/4 of, and and I came up with a few lines in the song, and I've never been credited for it, but I don't care because I did it because I love you, and I wanted to be a part of that with you.
You did not write Purse First.
I didn't care what the whole thing. I gave you 2 or 3 lines.
What were the lyrics you came up with in Purse First? What were the lyrics?
I believe. I don't remember exactly. I think one of them may have been the Conway. The Ross one, the whole
Walmart Conway Rainbow Ross.
Yes, I help you choose good ones because you originally wanted to say like something about Payless, BOGO, buy one get one, whatever, and I help you put that together.
No, what happened was I had a list of options, and I said, Monet, I've written these 3 lyrics. Which one do you like? Monet picks up the 3 lyrics I've written, which one she likes the most, and Monet's like writing credit. Which is so shady. But I did consult Monet on the lyrics to Purse First. The legendary song Purse First. Purse First. Walk to the room, Purse First.
And also it was, in all seriousness, it was really fun to be there with you because like that's when, I feel like you get very creative late in the wee hours of the morning. Because you are an insomniac and you're like, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, you're writing lyrics to the song, and I felt lovely to be a part of that with you.
Well, right now I am a full-on 9-to-5er. For those of you who don't know, me and Monet are filming from separate places. Monet is in the Bronx, and I am in Berkeley, California, which is the suburbs of San Francisco, doing Angels in America at the Berkeley Repertory Theater.
Okay, wait. We had some.
Monet,
go ahead.
Let's take one more question. Who would win a lip sync for your life between the 2 of you? Go ahead, Monet.
Wait, what's the question?
Who would win a lip sync for your life between the 2 of us?
Oh, absolutely, me girl. I am more flexible than you. I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you, and I will always beat you.
Okay, I will give you this. One of those things is true. You are bigger than me. That I will not take away from you, and you're very flexible, despite all the odds. But flexibility does not a lip sync make, Miss Thing.
Wow.
My lip sync is legendary.
Me too.
Monet, my lip sync is Monet, I can lip sync to what you're saying right now in real time. That is how legendary my lip sync is, Mr.
Also, you learn, this is no shade, but you learn like a lot of your lip sync things from watching me perform as well as I have you.
Monet, I have learned my lip sync, bitch.
I said there are certain things you do.
Like what? I will say one thing that Monet does is really funny, which I did take from Monet, is dabbing. Which I dab all the time now because it's just, dabbing is just the funniest thing.
And also, Nene, you got that from me.
Monet, first of all, your Nene is crunchy. I did not do your, I do the Nene for real, and you do the worst Nene in the history of Nene. Anyway, I legitimately think that I would beat Monet in a lip sync.
I don't think so. And
that's true.
And I can't wait to do RuPaul's Drag Race Superstars and beat your ass on national television, bitch.
If the lip sync song was Cooter Slams McGee, it is who can do the most splits, I'll give it to you. But if it's like lip syncing, you don't stand a chance, bitch. Yep. You're Derek Barry, I'm Bob the Drag Queen. You're Shea Coulee, and I'm Sasha Velour's Rose Petals. All right, let's do one more question, Mitch. I'll ask you, Monét. So, Monét, how did you end up doing your rendition of Strange Fruit?
Oh, well, with Strange Fruit, it had been something I wanted to do for a long time. And of course, I knew that Black History Month would be a really powerful and fun time to do it. And but before, I just didn't have the resources or anything to do. And if you don't know, I'm a trained open singer, which is opera singer in German. Bob didn't know that. So I
did know.
So
I use context clues.
So I didn't have. So I wanted to. I know that I wanted to sing the vocals myself, and I got a very cute, young, handsome man, Bradford Proctor, to play the accompaniment. And it is Nina Simone's arrangement of it. He played the accompaniment, and I wanted to tell this powerful story about this song that is so deeply rooted in segregation and civil rights and activism. And it's just something that came into my head one day to tell the story of this unarmed Black woman getting shot by the police. And it's a big commentary to me on white consumption of Black pain, which is like the overarching theme of the whole thing. And there are some things that didn't happen in the story. Like I wanted the cop and the guy who said the end to be the same person, but he didn't show up for one of the dates, so then we just had to kind of make it work. But it all came together at the end, and I'm very obsessed with it.
You just BB Zahar the fuck out of me one day. You remember on the runway when they said, "Did you make your dress?" And DB said, "Yes."
Oh yeah. You did. We did talk through this. Yes. Go ahead, tell them, Bob. Let America know.
Can I mention that I gave her the creative arching of the story that is in the
Okay, you did not give it to me. Like first. We talked through it on your couch at 5 a.m. in the morning.
All good ideas happen on my couch at 5 a.m. in the morning. Am I right, Jacob? I'm just kidding. No, but me and Monét talking, I was like, Monét, ultimately the idea to the song was Monet's idea, but I was like, here's some ideas that can help it look, help fulfill your artistic endeavors.
Roberta, Bob, you have a question. What is it like performing the stage play Angels in America, and how is it similar or different from drag? Like, what's popping?
Doing Angels in America right now is really outside. Okay, I went to school for theater. I'm actually trained Theateren Actor, which is German for theater actor. Monét didn't know that. I studied theater in college, but I ended up choosing obviously drag and stand-up comedy as my mode of performing over. Hold on, god damn it.
I need to pause. I need to replug my computer.
To answer the question, Angels in America is a really big change of pace from the Drag Race touring circuit. I mean, Drag Race touring is like a new town almost every night, different countries a couple times a year. And you're performing for people who are so excited to see you. The truth is, you walk out on stage, they're already like, wow! Whereas, we haven't even started performing yet, but I imagine once I get to that space, a lot of those folks don't know that I'm Bob the Drag Queen from RuPaul's Drag Race. They just think I'm just some actor from New York City. And a lot of the people that I'm working with, I mean, they're all like actors who travel all the time, who are always doing the like regional theater to film to TV to Broadway. Yeah. So they really are about that life, and this is new for me. Like I went to school for this, but I never actually lived the life. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a big change of pace, and it brings up some insecurities because there's some really talented actors in this cast, like really good actors. I mean, we have Steven Spinella, who's a 2-time Tony Award winner in our cast. I mean, it's like he was in the original production of Angels in America, and he won the Tony for it. You know what I mean?
Word.
So it is a little bit intimidating, but it's also really exciting, and I feel. Hold on, let me try this real quick. And I actually feel like I am actually doing a pretty decent job at keeping up with them.
Word. I mean, I'm gonna try to be nice to you, but you are a great actor, and you
Oh, thank you.
I know. It hurts to like say all this.
Timestamp, so I can bring this back later.
And I'm coming to see you. Me and Patty are coming to, and Pixie. Me, Patty, and Pixie are coming to see you the weekend of May 4th.
Last question: who is your favorite non-Rue girl?
Oh,
your favorite Rue girl? My favorite non-Rue girl is Jackie Beat, hands down, without a shadow of a doubt. Jackie Beat is.
You dragged me to a Jackie Beat show one time, and you were like, "Monet, I'm telling you, this is the funniest drag queen alive." I'm like, "Oh, he's so extra," and I mean, it was hysterical. She's fucking hysterical.
Who's your favorite non-Rue girl?
My favorite non-RuPaul Drag Race girl. And I know so many. It's hard to just pick one. You know what I mean? But I'm a New Yorker.
You have to. That's the name of the game.
I know. I don't know. Do your favorite Rue girl, and then I'll think about mine.
I think my favorite Rue girl might be Alaska. Alaska is so... I think she's such a great, smart, funny, talented queen. And I think she gets it. I think she's funny. I think she's marketable. I think she's smart. I also love... Latrice Royale is so amazing.
Okay, no. You're not giving us your top 10, bitch. Your best.
I chose Alaska. I said Alaska.
Okay, well, you don't have to be also this and that. Just one. Thank you.
You haven't even given one yet, bitch.
My favorite Rue girl, and probably maybe because I've hung out with her, but she's just so fucking funny and naturally funny.
Oh my god.
Is Trixie Mattel. Trixie Mattel, and she's just a down-ass bitch, and like she's fucking funny. And I love Trixie Mattel. And my favorite non-Rue girl, and there might be a little biased, I work with her every week, is Pixie Aventura. I think Pixie is just an honest to God, like great fucking performer. She like brings it to you every ball. She does the damn thing, and she is a fucking cunt at the same time. You know what I mean? Like she's such a nasty bitch sometimes, but she's so talented. So you're willing to forgive the fact that Pixie's one of the shadiest people you ever meet because she's so fucking talented, and I love working with her the most.
Pixie is extremely talented, and Monet works with her because I gave Monet that.
Oh my god! First of all, you did not give it to me. You did not go to the owner, Tom Johnson, and be like, Tom, you need to hire Monet. And even if you did, which you did not, they saw me at Pieces Bar, and they're like, oh, and Bob Louise, you're going to get this bitch who's better and prettier and smarter than her. And that's all I got to give.
I'm sure. All right, the last thing in the docket, let's take a little home.
Final thoughts.
All right, that was our podcast. That was our first episode, Monet. That felt pretty good.
I know, episode 1, girl. I feel like we weren't talking a lot, but it's been almost about an hour, girl.
Yeah, well, I mean, our phone calls last longer than this anyway. It felt good. So if you guys want to ask me Monet some questions, use hashtag Sibling Rivalry Podcast on Twitter. Send us some questions, your concerns, colloquialisms, soliloquies, conundrums.
She learned the word soliloquy in her little Meet the Queens. She can't fucking stop saying it. Jesus Christ, girl.
I did not learn the word soliloquy in my Meet the Queen. I've known the word. I went to school for theater. I am an theatrin actor. So I know a lot about those things. But anyway, thank you all for joining us at Sibling Rivalry. All right, bye everyone.
Bye y'all. Oh, here she go, do the outro by herself. That is so shady. Can I say something too?
Well, then you say it. Go ahead, Monet. You got it.
I was just going to piggyback off of you. Yes, thank y'all for joining us for Sibling Rivalry, and we'll see y'all next week for another episode.
Bye.
Did you know that Peppermint was the first drag queen that I ever really saw?
Oh, she came to your college.
Yeah,
I saw that footage of you walking the streets, not the streets, the cafeteria of Westminster Community College.
Wait, first of all, it was not no community college. I'm not going to community college. That was $52,000 a year, which I'm still paying the government back for now.
Congratulations.
But that was back when my name was Ferocious. Did I ever tell you my first drag name?
Yes. What was it?
Ferocia Katora.
Yeah, you got a knack for bad drag names, don't you, girl? My original drag name was Kitten with a Whip.
Kitten with a Whip. When you would walk around New York City with a fucking whip. I'm like, that is just a bad idea and a silly idea.
Miss Thing. Monet, I think that wraps us up.
Yeah, that was our first episode, girl. We talked about a lot. We had some food. We had some snacks.
You had food, you had snacks,
and we did the damn thing. I hope people like it.
I hope so too. And if you guys enjoy it, please let us know. Leave us a comment, rate us on iTunes, give us some stars.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be on iTunes.
Oh my God, that's hood, bitches.
I thought it was
iTunes.
I thought we were just on YouTube, girl.
We're gonna be on YouTube too, Monet. Multiple platforms.
Look at that, honey. I can see. I got us verified. Now we on fucking YouTube and shit. What's poppin'?
I'm done with you. I love you. Sibling Rivalry.
I'm gonna just Millie Watt myself out. Millie Watt. I can't even do it. I'm so bad at it.
Yeah, you're horrible at it. I don't know what you're doing. All right, Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. I love you, Roberta. I'll see you same time next week, same place. Oh.